I love Donkey Kong Bananza. It is by far my favorite game right now on the Switch 2, and I cannot get enough of it. I'm almost done 100%ing it, and these lands have been so fun to traverse with Donkey Kong and Pauline. I love Donkey Kong's moveset, and I love the idea of the Bananza powers. In this video, I'm going to be telling you why you should buy Donkey Kong Bananza, and why it is so amazing. By the end of this video, if you're not already going on Amazon and buying it, there's something wrong with you. Thank you for 250 subs, and let's get to the video. Let's first talk about the story. The idea of the story in Donkey Kong Bananza is that Donkey Kong is looking for bananas in the mine, and he goes down to Ignat Isle to find them. When he finally finds some good Bananium gems to eat, Void Kong and his company came over and took all the bananas, and was heading towards the planet core. Later, you find a rock. You don't understand who this is. But later, you find out it's Pauline, and she also wants to get back up to the surface. So you work together with Pauline to avoid Void Kong and Void Co. It is a very fun game, and there's some crazy twists at the end, but I'm not going to spoil them. Now I'm going to talk about the amazing Bananzas you can have in the game. There are 5 Bananzas that you can transform into. One is the Kong Bananza, the Zebra Bananza, Ostrich Bananza, Snake Bananza, and Elephant Bananza, all found in different layers of the core. They are all very fun and all have separate movesets. For example, the elephant can suck in all the terrain around you, while the ostrich you can fly around. It always makes Donkey Kong Bananza a very fun and different game every single time you play. If I had to give you my top 5 layers in Donkey Kong Bananza, it would be super difficult, but I'll do it right now for you. My 5th favorite would probably have to be the Canyon layer. I love how big it is and how huge it is, though there's no Donkey Kong Bananza that you can get in there, so that's kind of sad. My 4th favorite layer? Probably is the Forest layer. You get the Ostrich Bananza here, and I love the idea of the Poison Forest. My 3rd favorite might have to be the Racing layer. On level 1100, you're able to race against Diddy Kong and Dixie Kong on Rambi. It's very fun, and it's very difficult to get a good time. My 2nd favorite probably has to be the Feast layer, where it's all food themed, and you have to defeat a really cool boss at the end, called Muckety Muck. I love that name. My favorite is the last layer, but I'm not going to spoil it for you. I'm just going to say that the last layer is my favorite. Now I want to talk about the skill tree, because I think it's very important to talk about. When you collect 5 Bananium gems from anywhere in the game, you unlock a skill point. This skill point can be used during the skill tree, which you can get special boosts and abilities. One could be turf surfing over water, very useful. Another one could be upgrading Bananzas that you already have, like you could upgrade your Ostrich Bananza or your Kong Bananza. Another really good one that I'm trying to remember right now is the spin jump skill, which I think is very useful in some cases in the game. This skill tree is a really different way and unique way from normal Mario games, and that's why I love Donkey Kong Bananza. That's one of the reasons why I love this game, is because you can build your skill tree any way you like. Now let me get to fossils. Fossils are a key part of Donkey Kong Bananza. You collect fossils in every single layer, and you can use these fossils to buy costumes. Big kingdoms, or big layers, I guess, have 61 fossils, 60 small fossils, 10 medium-sized fossils, and a big fossil, which is really rare. Medium kingdoms, or layers, have 30 fossils, only 30 small ones. Then, the small layers have 0 fossils. I'm sorry I keep saying kingdoms, I'm thinking of Odyssey, my bad. Now, I love Donkey Kong Bananza, but it is definitely not perfect. The one main part of this game that I don't really enjoy are the boss fights. The boss fights can sometimes be pretty boring or pretty easy. I know the first 4 or 5 boss fights, I just turned into Kong Bananza and I defeated them in 30 seconds. I don't think the boss fights are super interesting, especially at the beginning. The end, they get a lot better. I'll say that. I'm not going to spoil any of the boss fights, but I think they do get a whole lot better. Though I just 100%ed the game, I'm looking at speedrun strats and I think it's insane. How quickly do you think the speedrunners have already been able to complete this game? I don't think anybody has gotten it. They're almost able to do it under an hour. They got an hour and 10 minutes. They're doing crazy insane jumps. They're skipping entire Bananza powers. It's insane to watch. So go watch a content creator that does Donkey Kong Bananza speedruns. Your jaw would be dropped by how quickly they do them. Okay, so we're nearing the end of this video, and I thought of a great idea that I should rate this game out of 10, and if I do other reviews in the future, we can compare all the games. And for Donkey Kong Bananza, I'm thinking, because the amazing moveset Donkey Kong has, plus the amazing Bananza powers and the good story it has, I'm going to give it an 8 out of 10. Now, for retrospect, for me, I think Odyssey is like a 9 out of 10 or a 10 out of 10. It's pretty much perfect. So this game, I think, is amazing, but I still think Odyssey's better. So, hopefully you guys liked this review. Sorry it took me a little longer to make, and I hope everyone has a great day. Thank you for 250 subs, and see you next time.